For a second, can you imagine the game that feels like a hug? This is not my words, actually someone did compare it to a hug. The same game that despite being released 8 years ago, managed to beat its concurrent player number just a few days ago. And not just by a little, it quadrupled its concurrent player numbers, while also being one of the highest reviewed games on Steam, being made by a single person and single-handedly being the reason why many people are gamers today. This is the same game that is refusing to die no matter what and is coming back stronger and stronger and stronger with each and every passing year. But why? How this game is managing to do this while so many games are just falling into obscurity? So let's find out. And of course, we're talking about none other than Stardew Valley. For most hardcore gamers, Stardew Valley is too casual to even consider as a great game, which is incredibly wrong. Stardew Valley is basically a perfect game, and because of this, more and more people are playing it. But how? How can you make a perfect game? First, let's start with an easy one. The game has incredibly simple visuals while also being beautiful, and because of this, it is incredibly easy to run on almost any computer and on almost any device, and it is also incredibly cheap almost all the time. So the barrier of entry is incredibly low. So what? There are a lot of cheap games that still manage to die. The second reason is of course its gameplay. Well, for the ones who doesn't know, first things first, Stardew Valley is actually not a farming simulator. It has a farming simulator elements, but it is much more than that. It is actually a rural life simulator, which includes a bunch of other activities than farming, like socializing with the village people, building, creating families, and even dungeon delving. So this game is much more than just farming, even though farming is one of the big and core elements of the game. But what it is incredibly simple to get into. You don't need to be a hardcore gamer, or you don't even need to play any games at all in your life to understand almost everything in Stardew Valley. Everything is simple and easily explained, and you don't have any huge challenges that will dissuade you from playing. For that reason, many non-gamers are jumping into this game and having a blast from it. So it's easy to understand nature, allows more people to get into the game. Also, it's incredibly chill experience. You don't have to be scared that some kind of Elden Ring boss will destroy you, or some other player will ruin everything that you've built. You can play at your own pace and build and nurture your surroundings and your relationships at your own pace in whatever way that you want, or just don't. It's just completely in your control. But simple to get into doesn't mean that it's not deep. This game is surprisingly deep, but you cannot see it at the first glance because how easy it is to get into. But more things that you will do, you will understand that there's more things to do as well, and each and everything that you do has deeper meaning and deeper mechanics that you can actually get deeper into. And with all these deeper mechanics, it also allows people to stay and play the game, because now everything that people have built needs nurturing and taking care of, and people want to do that. Every single person creates something that is unique for them, and that feeling of creating something yourself gets people to return to the game over and over again and again. Because of its simplicity, it's not very difficult to abandon the game for some time and get back to it without any penalties. But again, a lot of games have a similar mechanic. What is different with the Stardew Valley? And it is its atmosphere. Game's visuals, game sound, color, UI, everything works in tandem together. Everything works connecting together and shows you the simpler lifestyle. And this simple lifestyle is incredibly appealing and very relaxing. And in some cases, it even works as an antidepressant. I went through a lot of different reviews on Steam for this game, and you cannot even imagine how many reviews are saying that this game actually saved their lives and helped them to deal with their depressions, because it shows that how simple life can be while also giving you a lot of different choices. And with incredible presentation, you just want to return to this world more and more and more and more, because it works just like antidepressant for many people. And because the game does not have any BS DLCs, microtransactions, and everything that you see is basically complete, they are not scared that one day some useless update will destroy everything that you have done. But it doesn't mean that game is not getting updated. It is. And the reason why today 4 times more players are playing this game than average, far more people than played on launch, is because of its updates. Game is still getting updates despite the solo developer actually working on other game. You can see that developer loves this game, and this love is transferring to the players as well. Players love the game too because it's not abusing them, because the game is not abusing players. That's why this game feels like a hug. But even for a hardcore gamers, there are things to do if you want to make the game more challenging or add more things. And of course, it's with an addition of mods. Mods are always expanding any game, and this game is no different. You can add a bunch more things, and because of its simplistic gameplay style, it's not as difficult to create mods for this game as for the other more complex games. I mean, visually complex. And only paid content that this game has outside of the game itself is its soundtrack, which, if you ask me, is well worth it to buy. Or otherwise, you can just listen to it on YouTube or Spotify or any other platform. Trust me, it is incredibly good soundtrack and very relaxing. Overall, all of those reasons make this game practically a perfection of the game. It is accessible for as many people as possible. It is easy to get into gameplay for as many people as possible, and is complex enough for many people to stay and play more and over again. It has enough content to replay this game over and over again, and with its incredible atmosphere, it just gives you the feeling like no other game or very little other games can actually give you. This game is perfect, and for that reason, it will most likely never die. Or if you want to see some more games that will never die, you can watch it right here. Or if you want a review of the Stardew Valley, you can watch it right here. I made it a few years ago, but it's still quite relevant. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe right here as well. Thank you, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care.